Hi, I'm Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today we're going to conduct a features inspection and performance evaluation on the 46 Cantius from Cruisers Yachts. This is a yacht that keeps getting improved thanks to evolving trends and plenty of customer feedback from dedicated customers. Let's take a look by starting our tour at the aft platform.
The swim platform is accessed from stairs to the starboard side. There's a stainless steel gate closing the area off. The swim platform comes out 4 feet 8 inches from the transom. There's a swim ladder over to the port side. There's tracks for holding a cradle if you want to use it to store a tender. And notice that when it's in the lowered position, stairs to the starboard side automatically deploy. To the port hand side of the transom, there's a storage cabinet inside, cable TV connection, and city water inlet. To the starboard side, there's an electric grill. Underneath is a refrigerated drawer. The shore power cord will be accessed from a door over to the stairs at the side. At the bottom riser to the port side stairs is the single 50 amp shore power connection on a cable reel. The aft deck measures in at 8 feet 10 inches by 5 feet 9 inches. L-shaped seating goes across the port side and the stern, and it wraps around a high gloss solid wood table on a fixed pedestal. There's storage underneath the seats. Just ahead, there's an ice maker, inductive charger on the Corian counter along with 2 beverage holders, 2 more beverage holders just ahead, more Corian counter, and then a refrigerator. Storage is just behind. Now all this can be under the protection of a retractable sunshade that comes out from the trailing edge of the hardtop. The 46 Cantius has a symmetrical layout, so the side decks are the same to both port and starboard, but the access is different. Because of the L-shaped seating coming all the way forward, we can't get to the port side deck unless we go around the swim platform, but we can access from the starboard side. There's 17 inches between the side window and the rail that comes up 25 inches. There's a 5-inch step right at midship, and then there's a 10-inch cleat as we continue our way forward. Nice gathering area up at the bow. Consists of a U-shaped lounge with the legs extending out 72 inches. Notice that each one of these can convert easily into chaise lounge position. I'd like to see another one of these brackets, maybe 2 more, so we can put this into multiple positions. The center pad comes up and there's a table that deploys from underneath it. All of this can be under the protection of an optional Mediterranean sunshade. Fully forward, under a hatch, we have the ground tackle. Consists of a quick windlass, a freshwater washdown. There's a cleat for securing the anchor rode. Rode goes through the stem anchor roller. Plenty of room for rode access alongside. There's a cable to hold the chain when it's in the stowed position. Foot controls are right alongside. Just ahead is a remotely controlled spotlight. We make our way inside through the sliding glass doors that are stainless steel framed. They open all the way over to the port hand side, which gives us an opening 5 feet 3 inches. And then once we come inside, look at this wide open space. Overhead clearance is 6 feet 7 inches. Great for entertaining. The galley is located aft, so it's in between 1 and 2 entertainment areas. L-shaped galley has Corian countertops, a double burner electric stove with a cutoff switch. I'm happy to see that. Single basin stainless steel sink, convection microwave. To the opposite side, we've got refrigeration, more counter space, making this great for entertaining. And to add to the entertainment, the 32-inch TV is on a swivel mount, so we can show it either at the aft deck or the forward salon. Storage is both high and low to both sides. Just ahead is the salon area. This is on an elevated platform up a 9 and an 8-inch step. L-shaped seating wrapping around a solid wood table. The table is, of course, expandable. We can also lower this table, add a filler cushion, and convert this whole area into a berth. And to add privacy, window shades are all the way around except for the windshield. Directly across is opposing seating. This is a 54-inch love seat. Storage is underneath, and there's additional counter space just behind. The finish on the woodwork here is mocha. We can also go with ebony. Both are available in either this high gloss or a satin finish. Now we'll take a look at the helm, which is located to the starboard side. Consists of dual 12-inch screens, stereo in the center, There are two carbon fiber panels to the sides of the compass. It's an inductive charger. All of the electrical switches are over to the right-hand side. Steering wheel is mounted to a tilt base. VHF radio. Over to the starboard side, the digital engine controls, trim tabs, and the IPS joystick. I'm also happy to see that further back, there is the remote control for the forward displays, which can easily be reached from the seated position, as it should be. The seat at 34 inches is double wide. It includes flip armrests and a single flip bolster. Now there are a couple of features at this helm that are remarkably welcome, first of which is the climate control vent. Plus there's an opening side window just next to me, and right outside that side window is a midship cleat, making it easy for me to put a line on while I'm coming into the dock single-handed. Visibility is through a single-piece windshield that measures 9.4 by 3.6. Above all, there's an opening sunroof. Now you combine that with the two opening side windows and the aft opening doors, and you really blur the line between inside and outside. Now let's check out the accommodations. The companionway stairs are at a comfortable 9-inch for the risers. Right alongside is the vessel's main electrical panel, 12-volt DC on top, 240/120 down at the bottom. Now we'll start with the master stateroom, which is located just aft in its full beam. Well, there's a little corridor down 2 steps, and then we've got the full beam master. The berth is mounted on the center line. To the port side, chaise lounge right underneath the hull side window, comfortable place to sit and relax. There's variable headroom in this stateroom. First it starts at 6 feet 2 inches, then we step down and it's at 5 feet 6 inches, over the berth 2 feet 7 inches. To the starboard side there's storage all the way across, with Corian counters on top, and then another set of hull side windows. At the forward bulkhead, there's storage and then a 32-inch flat screen TV. Fit and finish wise, there's more of the gloss finished mocha woodwork, night lights to both sides of the mirrored headboard, and notice the upholstery around the mirror. At the foot of the berth, there's a combination washer dryer. Making our way back out, there's a large storage cabinet, and then the master head. Now let's take a look at the VIP, which is located fully forward. Well, this is a island berth configuration with hull side windows to both sides, beautiful woodwork. I'd like to see some storage solutions up here. Steps to both sides, allowing you access into the berth. Headroom is a comfortable 6 feet 3 inches, which gives us 3 feet 4 inches over the berth. 32-inch flat screen TV to the forward bulkhead, along with the climate control, stereo. There's a hanging locker to both port and starboard. Additional storage is underneath the berth, and then we have a private access to the head. And it's the second entrance that allows us to serve double duty as a day head. The engine compartment is accessed from a hatch right in the aft deck. Let's take a look. Not quite standing headroom in this engine compartment at 4 feet 6 inches of overhead clearance. Space in between the engines at the stringers, 3 feet 7 inches. The pods are connected right to the back of the engine, so no need for a jack shaft. Cord reel over on the port side, 15 kW Kohler generator right over on the port. Looking at the forward bulkhead, fuel filters for the 2 main engines and the generator right in the center. All of the electrical connections are right here. Fuel tank down below in the center with all the manifolds just above. Over to the starboard side, battery switches. The batteries are conveniently located over to the starboard side, and I'm always impressed with how clearly everything is labeled with Cruisers Yachts. They just don't miss anything. Happy to see crimp connectors on the fuel lines as well.
Cruisers 46 Cantius has a length overall of 46 feet 5 inches, a beam of 14 feet 6 inches, and a draft of 42 inches. With an empty weight of 32,200 pounds, 86% fuel, and 3 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 34,677 pounds. With the twin 435 horsepower Volvo Penta IPS 600 engines run up to 3610 RPM, we reached our top speed of 31 knots. Best economic cruise was slightly less at 3,400 RPM and 28 knots, which showed a fuel burn of 38.5 gallons per hour. That translated into 0.7 nautical miles per gallon and a range of 235.6 nautical miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 360-gallon total fuel supply. Because the IPS engines are so efficient and well matched to the hull, that 0.7 nautical mile per gallon efficiency will hold all the way down to 2,800 RPM and 18.9 knots. So feel free to simply set the speed for the most comfort and whatever the prevailing conditions are currently being experienced at the time. We reached planing speed in 5.9 seconds, 20 miles per hour was reached in 8.8, and 30 came and went in 21.8 seconds. When advancing the throttle, the bow will naturally rise well above the horizon, but go ahead and bring in full tabs and she'll come down to a 6 to 7 degree bow high attitude for cruise. Not only will this not increase drag, it increases speed a couple of knots. We tested on a flat calm day, so no comments about how she handles chop, but we did find a wake here and there and it showed us a dry ride and we managed to extract some hull slap only at full speed. Otherwise, she makes a comfortable transition. The dry ride is enhanced by the 6-foot 8-inch freeboard at the stern and 7-foot 4 inches at the bow. At the dock, her IPS joystick allows for easy maneuvering, making this an ideal yacht for anyone looking to transition up from a smaller boat. Having a midship cleat right at the side window makes tying up short-handed or even single-handed a non-issue.
Well, between the handling characteristics offshore, the maneuverability around the dock, and the comfort level on board, there's an awful lot to like on the 46 Cantius for the cruising couple. And that's my full features inspection and performance evaluation. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.